everyone, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. My name is Cynthia. If you're here for the first time, you're welcome to the channel. Please subscribe, like and share my video if you're here for the first time. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing us how to make this short bubu dress. I have 2 yards of fabric here. I have 3 cover buttons. I'll be using this for the chest. I will go ahead and fold the fabric. My fabric is folded into this way. I will fold it again into 4. I will measure from my back midpoint to where I want it to be. I'm cutting out the shoulder and the sleeve together. For these, I'm making use of 17 inches right from the back midpoint to the sleeve. I will add extra 1 inch for sewing allowance. That's 18 inches. So I'm making use of 18 inches. This is 18 inches. And my dress length is 41 inches plus sewing allowance. I will mark my neck width. So I will be using 3.5 inches for the neck width. I will use 1.5 inches for the back depth and 7.5 inches for the front depth. I will connect the lines. This is the back. And this is the front. So I will go to the shoulder here and mark 1.5 inches for shoulder slope. I will connect the shoulder slope to the neckline. Right from the shoulder slope here, I will place my arm opening. I will be making use of 10 inches. I will add 1 inch for sewing allowance, that's 11 inches. I will make a straight line here. And this is my chest line. So from shoulder to waist is 17.5 inches. I'm adding 1/2 inch for joining allowance at the shoulder here. That's 18 inches. From waist to hip is 9.5 inches because I added 1/2 inch also for hemming allowance at the shoulder. I will place the bust measurement right on the chest line here. 1/4 of the bust measurement is 10.5 inches. I will mark 2 inches for ease and 1 inch for sewing allowance. I will go to the waistline and place 1/4 of the waist measurement. 1/4 of the waist measurement is 8.5 inches. I will still add 2 inches for ease and 1 inch for sewing allowance. The hip measurement is 46 inches divided by 4 is 11.5 inches. I'll still mark 3 inches, 2 inches for ease and 1 inch for sewing allowance. So I will check what I have here. I have 14.5 inches. So I will still mark this 14.5 inches right on the bottom part here. I will go ahead and connect it. Now curve it right from here. This is the chest line to the chest line. From the chest line, I'll bring it to the waist measurement. From the waist to the hip, I will take it to the length of the dress. Right on the sleeve here, I will mark 1 inch here just for the sleeve to relax very well. Almost forgot. I'll mark 1 inch here. I will connect it like so from the top here to meet this 1 inch. I will go ahead and cut it out. And we bring the front out and cut out the front neck depth. We cut the front neck depth. I'll be cutting out the facing. I've already infused the facing with interfacing, a very light interfacing. So I have my fabric folded into two. I will go ahead and use this to trace the neckline. I will mark it out. So I'll go ahead and cut it out. The length of the facing is 18 inches. I want it to stop at the waistline. So I'm using just the waist measurement for the length, 18 inches plus sewing allowance. So what I'm going to do here is to mark 3 inches here, right on the upper part here. I want to have about 2 inches here after stitching it. I'll use ½ inch for sewing allowance on this side and ½ inch on this side. So I'll mark 3 inches and I will go to this part here. I will mark 5 inches. I'm using the bust point plus 1 inch. The bust point is 8 inches divided by 2 is 4 inches. I'll add extra 1 inch to it. That's 5 inches. So right from these 5 inches, I'll go up by 5 inches. So I went up by 5 inches. I will connect these 5 inches to this stamp part here. So this is 5 inches. I went up by 5 inches and I connect it to this side to have that V shape. So I will still mark 3 inches right here. I will bring it 3 inches. Just make a little curve here. Go inside. Use it a little bit. Then bring it down to meet the 5 inches. The upper part here is 3 inches and here is 5 inches. I'll go ahead and cut it out. So when you open it up, I will iron ½ inch inside here, ½ inch inside here. I'll just iron ½ inch inside because I will be using it to stitch it to the other side. I also cut out the back facing. I just cut out about 3 inches back facing. This is the front facing. I will turn the fabric to the wrong side. I'll use ½ inch or 1/4 of an inch to stitch it around here and turn it to the right side. I will also use facing to turn the back neckline. This is the right side. So I'll place the facing like so, right side facing right side. I ironed a very light interfacing on the back facing. I ironed ½ inch inside with a hemming gun. So I will join them together, right side facing right side. Use ½ inch or 1/4 of an inch to stitch it and turn it to the wrong side. So guys, I finished using the facing to turn the neckline. I use the hemming gun to keep it in place. This is the back one. I did the same thing for the front. I folded ½ inch inside and stitch it very close to the tip. Make sure you iron it out very well. Go ahead and join the front and the back together. This is the back and this is the front. We lay them against each other. Right side facing right side. I will use ½ inch to join the shoulders. I will use 1 inch to join this side. I will take 1 inch right from here, stitch it all the way to the lower part. I will do the same thing for this side. After I've done that, I will hem the armhole with 1 inch. I will take ½ inch twice and hem it round. So guys, I'm done joining the dress together. I use 1½ inches to hem the lower part. This is the sleeve. I hem it with 1 inch. Be adding a cover button to this place. This is how it came. I just used white cloth to cover up this one. I'll be placing this here. This here actually rhyme with the material I'm using. This here, I'll use hand needle to stitch it to the dress. This is the back. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next one. Love you.